Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the Metro. Some more work to do today. We're going to try and get that rear arch refitted, so one side is almost done, just got to do the lower sill panel. Got both new panels now, both new wheel arch panels, so they can just be welded on and then we can sort the rest out after that. But yeah, let's get started. Hopefully it's not too difficult. The weather looks a bit gloomy, so let's hope it holds off. Right, so as you can see, this is one of the new arch panels. It comes as a complete package. You can see this one's got a bit of bone in it, but that's no problem. This is the passenger side. Obviously, we have to sort of put something on that inner arch, but it's going to go roughly like that. I'm not too sure what to do about this part because I don't really want to cut more of the car away to fit it, so I might end up just joining it where that current line is there rather than in here. But then again, that would mean more filling and paint on the outside, but we'll soon find out anyway. Let's just mark up where it's got to be and we can cut the rest of the original arch out. Alright, so I've cut more of the upper arch out. I also grinded it here. I've also grinded the majority of the rust off of this arch. I'm still not too sure what to do about repairing this. Now obviously it's got a couple of holes in which need to be patched up here and here. But I'm not too sure what to do for ease of what's the next plan and what's the cheapest way to do it, because we just needed to get through another MOT. So what I'm thinking is put the new arch on, obviously repair some of the worst parts, put the new arch on and then under seal it and fill this whole cavity in, just to stop it from rusting even more. I know it's not the right way to do it, but to be honest with you, we're looking for the easiest and quickest way to do it, so that might be the best way to go with that. Obviously in regards to this bit, we need a bit of plate to go up here. Remarkably, this is actually quite solid. I've been hitting this with a hammer and nothing's gone through, so that's not a problem. Well, I think what we can do is we can start to repair the outer arch skin to be stuck on in position for now, and then I can decide what I want to do with this inner part. Even when it's on, I can still get to it, so it's not a real problem. But I think what we'll do is we'll stick the outer edge on. Obviously I need to repair that bit first with a few patches, but we'll stick the outer edge on and then we can see how much of this needs doing as well by using some metal for that. Obviously I've only got these arches at the moment, but yeah, let's get the arch prepared to be stuck on, and obviously we need to fix these two holes here. Right, so a really good tip when preparing rust is to have some cardboard at hand, and this way around you can actually make a template out of the cardboard and then use that to make it out of the metal. So say here, this little corner, all we have to do is literally place it, draw around it, and that is the piece of metal that you need to fill that gap. Still undecided what to do with this. I mean, there's pretty much nothing left of the actual old arch, but what we'll do is I think we'll fix the holes that I can see, we'll put the arch on, and I'll repair the underneath from the inside once it's all on, just so it looks more like a car and it looks like I've actually gotten somewhere then. And obviously we need to repair this piece as well, but that's fine. We can crack on with putting the actual outer arch on. Alright, so this is as far as I've got today. My eyes are starting to water now from all the welding, but the arch is actually welded on. The only problem you can see probably now is where it's been welded, the heat has distorted the panel, but there's nothing that bit of filler can't fix with that. As much as I don't want to use it, I can always push it out from the inside as well, so that's not a problem. But yeah, it is welded on. Obviously it needs a bit more grinding. Like I say, I'm not a welder. As you can see, my welds are pretty poor. But yeah, I'm not a welder. The arch is actually, however, very much on the car. And to me, you know, you think, oh wow, it's almost done, but it's really not. Obviously you've got underneath here, this is where there's a hole where I grinded through. Another hole, obviously I've got to repair this part. Underneath here there's nothing, there's literally just the bolts anyway, so that's not a problem underneath there. As you can see, it doesn't actually properly fully line up, so that's another problem. As you can see, there's the join for that, but that's not the same. So yeah, I've got to put a patch over this and fill in some of these holes, and this side's actually almost done, to be fair. There's no more holes here, other than at the back where I cut one out earlier on. As you can see there, that's one of them, and there's another one here. But my main worry is the passenger side, so the driver's side. I'm not too sure just how far back it actually goes. Bottom wise, I'm pretty sure there's a hole in the floor there. Yeah, it's like all the way down, and this side is very poor, so that's why we've got to decide what we want to do. Now I could obviously patch it, get it for an MOT and get rid of it, but then I'd feel like the person who's buying it off of me has got a lot of work on their hands again, so it seems pointless not to just repair it the first time properly. But yeah, we've got to cut that off and just see how bad it is really, but I'm pretty sure it's not looking too good. I did manage to get the passenger side wheel arch welded on. I need to order some material to fix the lower sill pieces and that rear valance sort of thing. We've got to repair as well. But there's plenty to do, and I want to start working on my own car as well. So as soon as this is done, the sooner you can see my red Metro back on the channel. We've got to strip that down. I haven't even touched it since the Santa Pod video, so it's been sat there looking sorry for itself, covered in old leaves, so it's going to be a right mess when I go to get it. But yeah, we've got a real decision to make now as to whether or not I carry on with this or not, or scrap it. That's probably, let me know what you guys think though. Alright, so there's a lot to do. I've got to make the decision really whether to carry on or to call it a day and get someone else to do it, or just get rid of the car. So this is the passenger side I'm doing at the moment, and it is actually the better side of the two, and even now everywhere I look there's just new holes to patch, and obviously I know that everyone on here wants me to carry on fixing it, but it's difficult, you know. It's the amount of time and the reward that you get. Obviously I'm learning loads of stuff doing this, but I'm not a welder, I'm not a fabricator, and I know that the finished product isn't going to look as good as I want it to unless I put loads of filler into it, and I'd rather not put a shitload of filler in, because that just ends up cracking and all sorts of stuff can happen to that. So we've got to decide really whether to go on or not, but let me know what you guys think. Should I crack on with the repairs? I've got both panels now. The car doesn't really owe us anything, so I'm not losing anything if I cut it off and then decide that I'm not going to be able to carry out the repair. So I've really got to make the decision as to whether or not I carry on and buy more material to fix it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I carry on? Should I call it a day? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching today. Thank you for watching. Hopefully there'll be more of this video series. If not, there's plenty more coming. I've got stuff to show you on the Cupra. I've got a few things done to that. But other than that, thank you for enjoying, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.